So up the top here we see letter A. There are 3 letters in this tune, 3 sections, an A, B and a C. This is the A. We've got the treble clef that the tune is written in, 2 sharps, F and C, so all F's and C's are raised to sharp, and that means we're either in the key of D major or B minor, or take it from me, we're in D major. 3/4, so it's a waltz. Manvalsen, I guess means waltz of some description. Repeat sign here, repeat sign here. This is your metronome setting, 120 beats per minute. That's, just there for a bit of information. Just play it at the speed you can. And we are starting in pos H. On my 4th button start instrument, that means the 4th button down on the push on the D row is D, and G on the G row. So if I was in position home, my first finger would go on that button, and fingers 2, 3 and 4 would go sequentially underneath. Okay, so that's the position we're starting in. And you can see that these basses have asterisks, D bass, D chord, D chord. The basses are in capital letters and the chords are in lowercase little letters. So we have a classic pa, pa, D bass, D chord, and it's on the push, so it's buttons 2 and 1 on the outside row, like I say, on the push. That's your bass for the first 5 bars, so I won't talk about that bass line until we get to bar 6. So classic pa, pa, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because you have so much on the push, make sure you pull your bellows out before you start. Now, underneath the treble part, the tune, it says push all. In this bar, everything is on the push, so you don't have to worry about changing the bellows direction at all in this bar. You start on the F sharp, finger 2. Remember the position you're in. With a 4th button start instrument, you'll start on button 5, finger 2, this F sharp on the push, like I say, all on the push in this bar. If you've got a 3rd button start and your 3rd button down is a D, then you'll start on the 4th button to get the F sharp, that button there. So this is the first bar. Now, I'll talk about the notes and I'll talk about the timing. You've got F sharp, like I say, button 5, finger 2, push. Come over to the G row, finger 1, and push for the G. So because we're in D major, I'm making the D row the main row, hence that row will have the normal headed notes in my music, peculiar to my music, and the G row will have the diamond headed notes. So this G here is the G on the G row on this instrument, button 4. Back to the D row for the A, finger 3, back to the G row for the B, finger 2, back to the A, back to the G. So it's literally up and down the scale, isn't it? But starting not on D but on F sharp. Now the timing's quite interesting. Not 1 and 2 and 3 and not a dotted quaver semiquaver, because that would give you, which we don't want. We want it nice and smooth. So think of it as da 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 da, 3 dots of triplets, da 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 da. So hence these little 3s and these lines. So basically each beat is split into 3, and the first 2 parts are this crotchet and the 3rd part is the quaver. So that it gives you 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a, or 1 a 2 a 3 a. Basically it gives you that rumpty tumpty tumpty, nice bouncy relaxed smooth sound. That happens a lot through the tune. Put the bass line in with that. So obviously the bass line is dead straight, comes on the F sharp and the A again. Okay? And that's your first bar complete.